admiring the intro.
Yeah,
there, huh?
we're liking a little
Got
changes.
caught admiring the intro.
I know. I was like, really enjoying seeing myself on camera.
So everybody.
Okay, Hank.
No.
Everybody in Florida got a little wet this week. It was definitely a wet week.
It's been a rainy couple of days, hasn't it? That's for sure.
It has.
Well, welcome everybody to CycleFeverTV on Bike Night. We are inside again tonight for a couple of reasons. One, earlier there was a little bit of rain, so we didn't want to chance it because it's a pain to set everything up out there and then bring it back in here, which we
And
had
then
to
move
do.
it back out.
And then they got supersonic mics up there.
Yeah.
Or speakers out there.
Yeah.
They're trying to blow us away.
But
So
it is nice out there.
It's beautiful.
I don't know if you saw the little preview we put up, but it's pretty cool. The bikes are nice out there.
yeah, and you guys figured out the rotation there on the handheld.
Yeah, we're figuring it out.
There you
know?
go. Little by little.
I do want to get this out of the way. I haven't figured out Auburn lost, and I'm a little.
Wait, Auburn lost to
Yes, to Florida. To Florida, damn it.
But we had a good time.
Yeah, hey, we had a blast. And see, I'm not playing, so I can't take credit for winning or losing, but I had a blast.
But I got
Yes, I definitely saw
whether
that.
we win or lose, I'm having a good time.
I haven't heard that much coaching in the stands. He's like losing it over there. That's what happens when you
All
become
right.
coach for how many
I'm
years?
gonna coach up one thing for the head coach of Florida. And if you see this or anybody sees this that knows Florida, I can't figure out with 2 minutes left in the game while you're running your
Trash,
quarterback, number 11, who's replacing your other quarterback who got hurt, right?
And who got hurt earlier in the game.
Yes, he got hurt early in the game. Why are you running him up
Yeah.
into the line to kill the clock? Okay,
I think
kill the
he's
clock. If I was your assistant coach, I would have been going, "Hey, coach, you're losing your mind right now. You're zoned, and that was driving me crazy that he would get number 11 hurt. You know what I mean?
I can test it.
You remember, it was driving
He
me
was like-
crazy. I was like, why would you try to have him run the ball up the middle when you're killing the clock?
John's getting all frustrated. I go, Stella!
Especially number 5.
Didn't have
Right,
the
number
challenge.
5 is the
That's what
running
it is.
quarterback.
Yep.
Yes, number 5 is
yeah.
the running quarterback.
He
Bring
was-
him in and let him run up the middle and take the hits and 11 throw the ball. But hey, we had a blast.
We did have a blast,
I
your
posted
friends.
some stuff with the moonshine. I don't know if you saw that.
That could have been part of the blast.
That's in my refrigerator. And I open it up to grab the milk, and I break out in hives.
What kind of shine was it? Was it flavored
Oh,
or
I
diesel?
don't know,
It
man.
was diesel.
It
Straight
was
up
ugly.
diesel. See, I've got the Dreamsicle at home from West Virginia that Elisa always
yeah.
gets for me, and that's as smooth as it can be. But you must have had the gasoline version of it.
I couldn't even drink. My eyes started burning. I
Oh.
like,
But we had a great time with Austin
man.
and Todd, and
They were fantastic.
they had the setup there for the Florida
Great
games.
tailgating
His
setup.
son's on the team, which is I get to take a picture with him
you
afterwards.
coached his son,
Yep.
and those guys, gave you a bunch of kudos. They said everything they learned from football and coaching, they learned from you.
I take coaching seriously. I take a lot of, from morning to night, I'm
I know
breaking
you
out
do.
film, I'm trying to figure it out, but that was driving me crazy. And I know Monday when they got in the game or Sunday, they're sitting in the room and go, wow, why'd we do that? I 100% know it. But I was just sad that an assistant coach didn't run up to him and say, hey, coach, let's put in number 5. And because he gets zoned sometimes. I call it coach's tunnel vision. Hey, we had a great time. Kudos to Florida.
There we go.
I hope they go beat LSU this weekend. Before my daughter became an Auburn gymnast, by the way, I rooted for every Florida team, whether it was Miami, Florida State, whoever they're playing out of state, I'm rooting for. But this is where I live, But my daughter's at Auburn.
And my daughter's at UF, so
I'm a War Eagle now.
That's it.
So what else we got going on? We want to show one of those clips.
Well, hold on. We got so we went from there, right? Then you got up the next morning.
Yes.
And
Next.
you ran over to Ross Myers. Oh, I'm getting something.
Oh, he's getting ahead of time.
What am I doing?
So let's go through the clip for
Oh, you're gonna
the
go
Auburn Florida game.
I was just gonna go through what we had, but I was waved off.
Yeah, we'll wait
Flag
up.
penalty.
We did a
Go
little
ahead.
Throw a challenge.
Right now,
There.
yesterday, the Florida Gators
kicked my ass. I was up there, me and Shawn going crazy. I was going for Auburn. He was going for the Gators. And
All right, buddy. All right. Hey, CycleFeverTV. Yeah. CycleFeverTV. You and I, you know how much we love each other, but this is a little friendly rivalry, folks. Yep. CycleFeverTV. Crazy John. He's crazy enough to come here to G-Town, right? Yeah, full blown.
Yeah, check it out.
Look at those pants.
Yeah, I guess so.
But so what are we doing today, John?
Oh, we got a 5-0 Auburn, 5-0 Florida Gators. Of course, my daughter's an Auburn gymnast, right?
Yep, my daughter's here at UF.
Yeah, we got a bunch of UF fans and Auburn fans.
There we go.
What are you guys doing over there?
Gators,
Yeah.
Live stream.
Oh, yeah, War Eagle.
Oh, you're in there.
Hey, round number 5.
Leave it to those Auburn. They're surrounding me here.
We got a little segment, right?
Hey, now we got
Another guy.
See, look at that. John got numbers today.
It all started with
No. Don't. Here, you can do it by this.
No, just get you a little closer.
Yeah, you can turn it and do that.
So you've known John how long?
Well, since the kids were about 7 years old.
Yeah, so a long time.
So 14, 15 years.
And he's always been non-stop energy, right?
Non-stop injury. I got all my, anything that I knew, knowledge about football, and I mean, not just common knowledge, but actually knowing the game and the weaknesses and all his, because they're really picking up their life. Yeah.
All of us.
So,
They couldn't pass the ball.
so we're going to start doing a football segment as it goes along. This will probably be one of our first ones. But the name of it is going to be called Let's Go!
Let's
All right?
go.
That's what it's going to be.
There it is.
All right?
Let's go for everything.
Hey, yeah, no matter who we're there for. So it's going to be a good game today. I think I'm a little disappointed Lee Corso took the Gators. But
do that?
Yes, because somebody threatened them.
There we go. Hey, whatever works.
That's a
man.
jinx, though, sometimes. It is a jinx, and we know it as Florida fans.
And actually, Lee comes and talks at our quarterback club. He's our last speaker of the year. So we're here having a great time. Everybody's set up. We got games. They got food coming out the yin yang, and hey, they have Stella. So I'm in heaven here.
Yeah, look at it. That's John. You know, if John's here. That's
I'm
the
a
way it's
Stella
going.
man. You know, we have a great time. But check it out. Hey, we're gonna come back after the game, and you know, either we're gonna be doing this or we're gonna be yelling War Eagle.
We're Damn Eagle, Tigers. We don't know the mascot, but we're going to figure it out.
All right. Hey, say hi to your dad. Hey,
Dad.
Hey, how you doing, Hank?
Yeah, out there
in
in
Georgia.
the mountains.
All right. Gators are 6-0. We're 5-1. And Gators are going to LSU, so they got another tough one. Good luck with that one. I hope everything works out.
Man. All right. So listen, first of all, I hope everybody enjoyed Crazy John's pants.
Yes.
So I gotta tell you, we're pulling in, he's on the phone, he goes, yeah, turn right on Museum and I'll be right in the street. Like, I didn't even see his face, I saw his pants as soon as I made the turn.
Yeah.
And I go, yeah, there's Crazy John. So then he goes, just pull up here, it's not really a driveway, come on up straight through here. He's just moving people out of the way. He's got me pulling over this curb, I hear my car.
Yeah, then bottom out.
I just ripped the front end off. He's like, yeah, it's all right, keep going. Coming, my wife's like, ah.
Well, we had a great
Well,
spot.
we did. He goes, I'm just pulling it here, you're in a great spot. So we did end up with a great spot. They do have a good hiding spot there, but everybody's got to love those pants. Those
Yes,
pants.
they're very exciting.
They were very
Very
good.
exciting.
And then I had to get up early.
Yeah.
I had to drive home, and because Ross Myers, they do that Boggy Creek Ride for the Children, 25th. They make over $250,000.
That's
For
amazing.
that event.
And they put it all
We
in.
were the one time it was the pirate one, which we put some show, video on it before, but guys are buying $8,000. They're bidding on stuff for drinks, for wine and different. Well, I don't even know what the hell they were doing. And then they drank it right there. They're all drinking, doing shots, and they just bid $8,000. It was pretty impressive, but it's all for the kids. And, they do, explain to them what Boggy Creek actually is.
Well, it's a camp, all right, that Ross Meyer had set up with Newman and Colonel Powell together, and it's really a campus, right? It's a whole campus. So they bring groups of kids in that are sick, and they might each have, you know, 1 week might be a certain disease, and so they'll create the whole week's events around that and what those children need, because each one of these needs special care.
Yep.
I mean,
Right.
one, the pool had to be a certain temperature.
Okay.
Like, let's say it was
Exact.
87 degrees, had to be 87 degrees, couldn't be cooler, couldn't be warmer. And so they had to keep it at that so that all these kids could come in and swim and have a good time.
Wow.
And so there's just different events. So they stage it around whatever illness that they're bringing in. And it's amazing the work that they do with these children. And you know what? It's probably, and these diseases are like really out there. So it's like the 1 week that they really get to be children.
Enjoy themselves
So they-
together
and-
with
and
other
they're with-
people
right,
who
they're
have what they have.
What they have, and they can talk about it, and they can, you know, all get together and create a friendship and bond. And so it's really extraordinary. And so all the money, you know, that they raise goes towards that. And they do, the
Ross
Ross
Myers
Myers
does a great
do
job.
a fantastic
Don't
job.
they?
The night before is the auction, you know, we were talking to, we've been to a couple of those. And then unfortunately this year I couldn't make it out, but John made it out there and got footage of the ride. And the biker community just gets behind it.
That's awesome.
As they do with everything, when we talk about
And the
it.
sheriffs do they do
It's an
their thing,
escorted
it's
ride.
escorted.
And it brings you right out there, and it's just a
And
blast.
I tell you what, if you go, you cry.
Yeah,
You,
it's,
you go, you cry.
When-
There ain't,
I'll tell you
there's
what
no
gets
question about it. When we pulled in,
That's it. That's
when
what
you
gets you,
pull
right?
in and they're holding the signs up,
they're all,
I
thank
mean,
you,
yeah,
love you.
Oh.
And it's just sign after, it's just child after child after child after child, all the way as you're pulling, and they're so grateful.
incredible.
And it really
Yeah.
is. It's goosebumps and tears.
It's amazing
And-
what the power of community on like every level can do for individuals, and you know, bring them together, and
Yeah.
it's amazing.
No, it truly was. It truly was.
So we got some video of the ride, you know, them riding out of Ross Myers. Of course, you know, being at the Florida Gator game and drinking.
You were
I got
drinking?
there, hey, I got there to shoot it though.
I did,
So
right.
I was happy I was able to go and get the ride. So hey, why don't we show the guys riding, and great job, Ross Myers.
Hey everybody, Crazy John from CycleFeverTV here at Bruce Ross Myers' 25th anniversary ride for the children for Boggy Creek. bikes. They raise a couple $100,000, and it's a great cause. If you're not out here this year, check it out next year, because you talk about a special thing that we've been there, and it brings tears to your eyes.
Okay, hey everybody. Well, as you can see, that was an awesome ride, and we'd like to again thank Rossmeyer doing the Boggy Creek ride. That's absolutely amazing. You saw all the bikes there. Everybody's supporting that cause. It was their 25th. Let's bring it back up and take it up a notch next year. So definitely something to look forward to next year to help those kids. But now we're moving into my segment, Brittany's Sidecar Sideshow. Oh, and real quick, Crazy John definitely took Rough Rider to a next level. Like, he was definitely tired from, that Florida Auburn game. But today on Brittany's Sidecar Sideshow, I have an amazing guest today that I didn't get to work with her personally, but I got to work with some of the people that work for her. This is Jeanette Persico. And Jeanette, you are the creator, owner, and founder of, what was that? Butterfly Dreams and Metamorphosis. Okay, so everybody's kind of wondering, what are Butterfly Dreams and Metamorphosis? Can you explain a little bit about that?
Sure. Butterfly Dreams and Metamorphosis, we host parties, we do theme parties, we do all different types of events. We can do professional parties as well if you just need someone to check you in, if you need a special character performer, if you need a musician, if you need a magician, if you need Santa Claus. We do it all from kids all the way up through grown-ups, and I like to say grown-ups because I don't want to say I do adult parties.
Yeah, because that takes a total, like, huge turn over
It
the
does.
whole side.
It does.
That's a whole different video.
Grown up, you guys.
Grown up.
Be grown ups. Be grown ups. Not being grown ups back then. Okay, cool. So, like I said, I got to do the hosting for the grand opening of the Glass Slipper, and I got to meet Pirate Joe.
Yes.
I got to meet Princess Unicorn.
Princess Luna.
Princess
Yes,
Luna.
those are my two
She has
characters.
she's a unicorn princess.
Unicorn princess.
Okay, so like Princess Luna, totally sweet, and also the face painter there, Susie.
She's not with us, but she has her own
She was
company.
okay,
Yes.
but she was hired out through you guys.
No.
No. Okay.
That's okay. That's okay.
I'm entitled
That's
to
okay.
make mistakes
We
too,
are trying to
everybody.
work with her as well. That we do hire different vendors to help us create, dreamy magic.
Okay, well, so now that I've made that mistake, let's capitalize on it, and let's talk a little bit about that.
Sure.
So how does Butterfly Dreams and Metamorphosis work with that kind of thing?
So if somebody contacts us and they say, well, we need face painting. Well, personally, Butterfly Dreams doesn't do face painting, so we hire out different vendors to help make your dream party come true. And a lot of people don't want to have to deal with 20 different vendors, so therefore we come
Totally
in
understand.
and we plan it for you if you need help planning. We book everybody, and it just goes all under Butterfly Dreams or Metamorphosis, depending on what your party is. So everything, like I said, if you just need a character or if you need a full-on spa party for your children, we can do all of that.
Okay, so let's differentiate real quick between the two. Butterfly Dreams is
The kids side.
the children's side,
Kids,
and then
tweens, and teens.
okay, and Metamorphosis gears up for the grown-ups.
grown-ups, yes.
The grown-ups. That's
Yes.
really important. Like, what sounded really cool was that you do mystery parties.
Yes.
That sounds like the coolest thing ever.
Murder
Oh,
mystery parties.
would
We
love
have
to
a
do
detective
that.
come in. You can either do two different things. You can either have your guests dress up and we give them a script and they get to act it out. And then we have a detective running it all as well with two of our hostesses.
Okay.
Or you can actually do like a dinner scenario where you're having dinner and we bring the actors in and they act everything out for you.
Very cool. So you and I kind of have a little bit of a similar background. We both work for the big theme parks
We have,
here
yes.
in
Yeah.
Orlando, and you worked for
Disney.
the mouse. I worked for Universal in the makeup department, and you were a face character, correct?
I was a face character
Okay.
and a fur character.
Okay,
yes.
very cool. So, I'm kind of wondering, how did Butterfly Dreams and Metamorphosis start? Was that kind of your basis for getting this started?
Well, I've been in the entertainment industry since I was a child. I'm not shy at all. You can ask any of my friends. So I've always been entertaining. I've always loved parties. And when I worked at Disney, unfortunately, I wasn't able to be my favorite princess because of my height. So fast forward to a few years later where my goddaughter was turning 3. I was asked to be that princess at the party, and I had moms coming up to me the whole party asking me to do it at their party, and I thought, why not? and I was already self-employed and incorporated, so I just thought of if I could do it. I started researching it and realized it was a real business, and I moved forward with Butterfly Dreams because I love butterflies. And I love to dream. I think you should always dream. And I put those two together and it became Butterfly Dreams. But my first party ever was a spa party. Everyone thinks that it's always princess and I'm just a princess. And I used to be Princess Sparkle, but Princess Sparkle has retired many years ago. I have other girls working for me now. But the spa party is actually our most popular party, and that is for girls 8 and up.
Ooh.
We prefer older because we also do a lesson in skincare and hygiene and being your own best friend. We're always trying to teach girls at all of our parties, whether it's just self-confidence, whether it's personal hygiene, or just how to be polite, how to say please and thank you.
No, that's super important, especially nowadays. Like a lot of that stuff has really fallen through the cracks.
Yes.
But it's not just for girls.
No.
Yeah.
We do boys too. Boys are a little harder to entertain, especially when they get to a certain age. But we have cooking parties where the boys love to cook as well.
That's so cool.
We have the Stuff a Bear. We have superhero parties. And then we have our glow parties as well. We also hire out. We have magical unicorns and horses that can come straight to your house, and you can ride them. And then we have a little area where they can get them groomed and painted, and the boys and the girls like that as well.
That's amazing.
Especially a certain age, of course, it's going to be cut off for some of the boys, but most of the boys are into it. So.
Right on. So you also said that you do like grown-up parties, but there's like a key element to that I'd like to kind of touch base on a little bit. Grown-up parties, like let's talk about corporate, because that's really important. That's a huge.
It is.
That's huge.
So
around
I
here.
have almost 20 years of experience doing trade shows and events. So I get hired out by name brands like HP and Kodak and Panasonic to go and represent their company, whether it's a show, whether it's a traveling show. I've been gone for 6 weeks one time traveling around for Kodak. So I have to learn. I have to learn about the product and be their company at that moment in time. So with that aspect, I turn it into when you need an assistance, if you have a grand opening for your business, if you have a broker's open. I do a lot of real estate events because my parents are in the real estate industry being home inspectors, so therefore I know a lot of realtors. But whatever you need, if you just need that extra help, like if you need someone to check people in so you can actually converse with your guests, or if you need things to just be situated and you need the bartenders and everything to be tended to, that's where I come in, so you can actually enjoy your time at your event and actually have the event. Why the whole reason is why you're having the event is to talk with your guest. So we come in and we kind of take over as much as you want us to, or as little as you want us to, and we just go for it.
That's awesome. So Jeanette basically, so you all know, between her two companies is a one-stop shop, and I definitely highly recommend that you guys look into both Butterfly Dreams and also the Metamorphosis. I got to, again, like I said earlier, I got to host the Glass Slippers grand opening, and she had some of her characters out there, and they were so professional. Everything was done so nicely. Everybody was a lot of fun to work with. I mean, they really knew what they were doing. So again, definitely check out her two companies, Butterfly Dreams, which is butterflydreamsparty.com, and then it's Metamorphosis.
Orlando.com.
Oh, okay, metamorphosisorlando.com. If you have any kind of partying, catering, hosting needs, this is the lady to go to. So thank you so much. That's awesome. And again, what is it? 16 years total of experience between the two?
Well, it's over 13 for Butterfly Dreams and Metamorphosis, but
they combine.
It's just everything.
Very cool. Well, Jeanette, I want to thank you so much for coming on. We love having you. Please come by and visit us. And again, check out butterflydreamsparty.com and metamorphosisorlando.com for all your partying, catering, and hosting. Everything. She's got the umbrella covered. And so now, before I head out, I'm going to flip it over. Oh, no, Shawn's giving me the finger. No. No, give me a Z snap. He meant this one, the number one. Was that number one?
Thank you so much. That was fantastic. And you know what? I dug the idea when you were talking about, open houses and stuff like that. That's very creative. I was
You
like,
think outside the box.
That
It's
is
not just
very
for
good.
birthday parties anymore. It's anytime parties or events.
That's fantastic.
Thank
Well, that's
you.
what happens when you have parents in the industry, right?
Yeah.
You think, okay. Good job, Mom. Got her all into that one. And how about a shout out to Mom over there? She's
Monique.
Hi,
Monique's
Monique.
been filming you the whole time. She's
You
been
gotta keep her here.
sore on. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sweetie.
Guys,
Awesome.
That was really cool.
Yeah.
I
It was
mean,
very cool.
That was, like I said, when she was talking about the different events, I'm like, wow, I didn't think about that.
Oh, yeah.
I know.
It's
So
crazy.
much different
I
stuff.
know.
So please reach out to her if you got an event going on. There you go.
Talk about if you want to host a party and stress less, she will take on the stress. That's
There you go.
awesome.
That's it. Who doesn't
Did she
like
come
that?
to my job and take
That's
my
what I was gonna
stress
say.
too?
Who doesn't like
Who
that?
wants to enjoy their own party? Me.
There you go. There you go. Well,
So, what do we got now?
you know what? We have right here. Whoops, you got the paperwork right there.
Oh, we bring
We're
him
gonna
up?
bring up Terry. Hey, Terry, come on up here.
Come on
All
up.
right. I'm gonna step out so y'all can.
All right, here's that. Yours?
Yes, I'm taking
Here,
it.
Terry.
Come on, Jerry.
We got Terry Guthrie. Terry, how are you?
Pretty good. How you doing?
Doing fantastic. And Terry, you're with VFW Post 4305.
That's correct.
You have an event coming up this weekend.
This Saturday, it's the Central Florida Veteran Honor Ride. It's to the benefits going to benefit all the veterans at the VA hospital, in the domiciliary units, and in the mental health lockup unit. All proceeds will go towards those and the adaptive sports program.
That's, again, another great cause. So what do we got here? So we've got registrations from 9 to 10:30, right?
Yep.
And where is
It's
it?
going to be at American Legion Post 10, 200 Lakeview Drive in Kissimmee, Florida.
All right.
And then after that, we're going to go to Pinecrest for the second stop in Orlando via American Legion Post 286. And then we're going to drive from there. It's about a 10-minute drive to 4287 VFW on Goldenrod. And then we're going to give you a little longer ride from the Goldenrod Post down to the Edgewater Post at 2093 4444 Edgewater Drive. And then I'm going to give you a nice little ride at the end, all the way down to the Winter Garden Post.
Oh, very
All right.
nice. So you're hitting 2 American Legions and 3 VFW posts along the way. We've got registration is from 9 to 10:30. Breakfast from 9 to 11.
9 to 11.
I can't beat that. That's
Yeah, oh
fantastic.
yeah, that's a good thing.
There you go. You got riders are $20 and passengers are $10. Kickstands up at 10 a.m. Last bike out at 11 a.m.
11 a.m. That's correct.
So if you're at 11:01, you can't go on
Well,
ride.
actually, we'll let you go on live at 11.
Okay, all right. Because sometimes I gotta attach a camera, catch up with everybody.
I'll let you go.
You never know. You never know. So, all right. So again, a great cause. All right. This is Mental Health Month,
Mental
right?
health. We've made a slight improvement for veterans dying, committing suicide. We went from 21 down to 19.
Yeah. When we started.
That's an improvement.
When we were talking with Jerry,
Hey,
I
everyone,
Mission 22.
right? Mission 22,
And when we
yep.
started with him, it was 22 a
Right.
day, and that
down
was
to 19.
way too many. But at least it's going down.
I'd love it to be at zero. I'd love it to be at zero.
And again, what we do on this show is we ask all veterans, if you're feeling, just reach out. You might think that there's nowhere to go or nowhere to turn, but we have a lot of places to turn.
Oh yeah.
Right?
I mean, you can come see me at my VFW. Any of those veterans in there will listen to you and treat you the right way and get you out where you need to be.
Yep, and get you the resources that you need, and at least get you to so that you can talk to somebody, because for everything you've done for us, we need to do something for you, and that's just, we always talk about that, and that's just the way it is. So there's a lot of programs out there, a lot of outreach. Don't feel too proud to ask for help. We all need help,
Oh, we
right?
do. We do.
It takes a village.
Yeah, well, when I came home from Iraq, I wasn't in stable mind. I was off. And through the VFW, through the American Legion, and through different programs, I was able to beat those demons down. Now, it still comes back.
Yeah,
But-
I can't imagine how it can't.
That's how we can help each other, but more than anything.
Don't you think, and this is my opinion, I haven't been over, but don't you think it's normal to be off a little bit when you come back from
Yeah,
that?
I couldn't
Well,
say I couldn't.
I can't say you can be because I wasn't. They always talk about self-medication and self-alcoholism. And I'll be the first one to tell you that alcohol, I couldn't find the answer to the bottom of the bottle.
Right.
But an old Vietnam veteran He's a biker. His name is Grizz. Pulled me off to the side one day and said, "Listen, when you realize you can't find the answer, come and see me. We'll talk." And one day I went and seen him. We sat down. We talked. From Vietnam to Iraq, the war is still the same.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe different country, maybe different terrain, but we got to be able to help each other.
Yeah.
And continue to make sure all the programs that are out there for them gets to them. And the best way we can do this is just by constantly putting this out to everybody and doing these bike runs.
Yeah. Well, first of
Awesome
all,
thing.
from us, thank you for your service.
Absolutely.
Okay.
You're welcome. Thank you.
We appreciate it. You know, neither one of us served. We have family members that served, but we can't thank you enough because your serving was so that we could sleep at night. Second of all, thank you for coming on here and talking and sharing about the demons. I would imagine, and we talk about this all the time when we talk about groups, military veteran groups, more people come back. It's more normal to come back a little off kilter
Oh, definitely.
than it is to come
Yeah,
back.
it's not normal.
There's no way.
It's not normal to go through what you guys go through over there.
And it's just
active
not.
duty, I was a reservist when I went. So I was doing weekends twice a week a year, and then all of a sudden I'm in a zone,
Mm-hmm.
and bullets are whizzing by me, and
Changes.
it changes your whole
Changes
world.
your whole life and everything.
And there is no real, what's the word I'm looking for?
Getting the gyroscope back, right? Calibrate.
Calibrating your mind to go back to civilian life
Yeah.
like that, and that's how they do it.
Yeah.
You come home, all right,
Yeah.
next day.
That's
Right?
That's
See
the
you
part.
later.
That's the part that we think is sad. You get more instructions back in the day when you got a VCR, more instructions on how to use that.
Yeah, afterwards,
Than to
right?
take care of our veterans when they came back. I think I'm a strong believer there should be a buffer where you come in. They should help you assimilate.
Oh, yeah.
And it should, and there's nothing wrong with that. And
And
it's
that's what
just
our
safety.
organizations are all
Yeah,
about,
and
is
that's
trying to
what-
help them.
And that's what a lot of people are trying to do. It's
Yeah.
just some don't reach out. You know, we need all of you guys to reach out. And, hey, we're all here for you. You know what I mean?
And the
We're all here.
good news is, through these organizations, more people are reaching out because we are getting that number down.
Yep.
It's not where we'd like to be,
But it's dropping all the time.
yeah, that's 4 people a day less. So, right?
Well, I carry this in my wallet, know the 5 signs.
I don't know if people can see that or not.
Probably not,
But
but it's the 5 signs to prevent. And if you see your buddy feeling that way,
yeah.
get him help,
Yep.
get him in there.
Good. And you know what? Again, no one's going to recognize it more than a veteran.
Exactly.
Right?
Yep.
You guys are gonna see the signs, you're gonna know your body, and you're gonna know, so that's fantastic. Well, now, is there a way that they can go online and register for this ride? Is there anything?
Not this year, because this is our first one we're doing.
Okay.
Okay. I'm hoping by next year we'll have more education and know that we can do online and get that out there.
And
that
get with
way.
us sooner so we can talk about it more, right?
Definitely.
There we go.
So the thing is as I'm, learning about this and, being the commander of that post and everything, the more I turn around and I look and I talk to the people, I meet more people and they introduce me. Doug Marazzi introduced me to you guys tonight.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just as people are joining us and helping us with this fight, they introduce me and I get more contacts.
Anytime you've got anything going on or anything you want us to talk about, upcoming events, let us know. That's what we're here for. We want to let people know what's going on in the biking community. And again, the biking community, here it is on the board so that everybody can see, kickstands up. But again, thank you so much for this. And you don't have to be a bike rider. We see this with every ride. You could be a cager and you can donate, right?
Yep.
So just get with them here, Terry here, and get a donation. And I see this as a crazy John segment. Every time this happens.
We got in a little late. We didn't know about the ride, or we would have been there. So Cycle Fever can't be there. We'll donate $100
Donation right there.
towards it,
Yeah.
and let the
Yeah.
start it off and see what you can do.
Yeah, so that's
I hope
the.
it all
I'm
works
just
out.
hoping it grows every year. from
Yeah,
now.
and
that's
hey,
it.
come to us, you know, get with us a couple weeks ahead of time,
Yep.
you know, so we can put it out there. And
Most
then if
definitely.
we're available, we'll come ride and shoot it, and that's what we like to do.
Okay, and I'll let you know next year when I do it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep. And then
Well,
we
thanks
got
for coming
this
up.
here.
Thank you.
Terry, and thank you for everything.
I appreciate it.
Thank you. Really
Coming up.
appreciate it.
Thank
We're
you
glad
so much.
that
Thank you for
that
your
you did
service.
get your demons under control, because
Oh, yeah.
that's.
I appreciate everything,
that's-
guys.
No, thank you. All right, have a great ride. And you know what, Terry? Actually, if you have anybody taking pictures of the ride and anything like that,
You can
please
send
send
it
them
to
to us. IT John will get them on there, and we can show them and talk about them.
And talk
Or you can
about
come
it
back out and talk about it.
I will.
And,
All right.
and tell us how great it went and the count and all that. All right, thank you. Well, there you go,
All
right?
Awesome. It's a good
That's
thing,
the stuff
right?
that gives us chills, right?
It's a good thing.
It's just unbelievable.
Makes us feel good.
Yep. So,
Now what?
we're
Hank here? What we got? We got
I don't know.
here.
Brittany's got a special guest. Oh wait, we got Hank.
Let's see
Oh,
what
all
Hank's
right,
up
all
to,
right.
and show us a little
Let's
video.
see what's happening in Georgia.
Yeah.
Well, everybody, here we are in McKaysville, Georgia, the Borough Restaurant on the river, and that's the river. And right across that bridge is Tennessee, and this is the restaurant right there in the water. And that's the main bridge over there. And if Linda and I are lucky, we won't get lost going home. Hey, Linda, how'd you like your trip?
It was windy.
It's a little windy. And there's a restaurant there, and this whole building right here is actually a whole bunch of little shops. So if you ever make it to this far, if you ever make it this far, it's a great place to go. Like I said, there's the river. I ordered fish and chips, and I think Linda ordered a sandwich. So, let me give you a little history on this if I don't screw it up. Bora was a mining site consisting of 10 buildings and 3 shacks and 17 acres. In addition to an underground operation, the site was headquartered for the mining department of Tennessee Copper Company, which is right across the river. The property is listed on the National Register for Historic Places. Bora Mine opened in 1899, a little bit before, 1889, a little bit before I was born. And it closed on 1958. The total production was 15,636,000 tons of ore, averaging 1.61 copper and 23.5 sulfur, and who cares? Anyhow, the peak productions were 1929. It's a great little place. You need to come by. With that being said, again, I'm going to show you. There's the bridge, and on the other side of that bridge is Tennessee. And on this side of the bridge, over here, which I'll take a shot in a minute, is McKaysville. They got a whole bunch of cute little shops here. And if Linda doesn't get too upset with me later, maybe I'll shoot one of them. She does get upset with me though. She thinks I shouldn't do this. But hey everybody, here I am. There's my beautiful wife. And if I go down here, the whole family's here. Well, shouldn't say the whole family. The 2 dogs are here. So let's go over here. Oops, I missed something. So, let's go back. Oh, Linda's making fun of me. Let's go back. I want to get my camera to go the other way. Oh, where's Shawn when I need him?
You broke it.
Okay, let's see. Camera, no. Star, no. Time, no. Oh, I hope you guys are all enjoying this. Can't figure this out. Go back.
Food's coming, so.
All right, well, with that being said, and I can't figure out how to turn it back, there should be a thing here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is. Okay. I knew I'd find it. There's our dogs. That's Angus. Hey, Angus, say hello.
Hey, just say hi.
Say hi, Angus.
Say hi.
And then there's Molly. shy one of the bunch. Anyhow, long and short, everything around here is pet friendly. You want to come by and have a good time? We're in Blue Ridge, Georgia, or you really want to get technical, we're in Morganton. But beautiful place.
McKaysville.
And right now, like Linda's correcting me, because we're in McKaysville. So with that being said, goodbye everybody, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.
There you go. All right,
Hey!
guys. So what's going on? Anything special?
I don't know. I feel like there's something special going on, but I just can't put my
Another
finger on
segment?
it.
I just can't figure out what the segment was.
Oh my God.
Are you on your knees?
Damn, man! Are you doing that? I told you not to make me look short.
Ah,
But
well.
I was prepared. I knew Justin was coming out, so. How's that? See? Stand up. I am standing up. Justin, how you doing, buddy?
Yes, we love Justin.
Everybody.
Yes.
Good to see you back again, buddy.
For those of you, this is our buddy Justin Marcus, number 99 with the Predators, baby.
You've been
Absolutely.
doing some things in the off season.
I know. Like my buddy over here
I
has
know.
been up to some really awesome things, especially considering I'm a Disney kid. I gotta hear about this, Justin. What's been going on, my friend?
Disney worker that was just on. I didn't know that she worked.
Yeah, so I've got my
Yeah, the whole
ears on
tie-in.
to that.
Yeah, the whole tie-in
The
to
whole
that, didn't
thing.
This is Disney show tonight.
I work magic. I make magic happen.
See, right, yeah, you got your little magic wand, the one, right? You just do that.
Tinkerbell's gonna come flying
There
across
you
the
go.
screen.
Well, listen, we keep up to date because when we don't see what's going on Instagram and Facebook, then Brittany fills us in. Hey, did you hear what happened today? Hey,
I get so excited.
She does. She's got the number one fan. We had to say, no, you got to wear a CycleFeverTV shirt. You can't get a Justin Marcus shirt. You can't be wearing his jersey on the shirt. So, but anyway,
We'll do it.
so why don't you lead into what's going on?
Okay, go for it. Well, I'm gonna let Justin take this because I don't want to screw this up, but he's been doing some amazing things, not just on our cameras, but on a bigger screen.
Scream.
And it's more football.
And it is more football.
I wouldn't do it if it wasn't.
Go ahead.
That's
What is
right.
it? What we got going on?
Basically, Disney is doing a football movie, and it's based on a true story of a kid named Ray Ray. He played for Clemson back in '05. It's rumored to be titled safety. That was the position he played. And during that time at Clemson, he had a little brother that was 11 years old. Father was in his life, mother was in and out of rehab, so he fought for custody of his brother. And he actually won it, so he raised his brother throughout the dorm campus. He'd be in the lunchroom, he'd be in the football film rooms, be at the games, whole nine. So his brother was a part of the team as a young age, but grew up, and they raised him. The community helped funded it, and it was just a great, amazing story. So Game Changer Films, actually the production company, Mark, he's a great guy. He does every football movie you've ever seen.
Cool.
So, like Blindside, Longest Yard.
Wow.
Nice.
Done them all.
Every Good Sunday. Like,
Oh, he's done them all. I love them all. Being a football
This
nut.
guy, these guys, you're after their heart.
You know, every football imaginable movie he has done, and as well as the actors that's in it, they've been in. So like in Blindside, if you guys remember Gangster.
Yep. Yep.
He's gonna be the coach.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys watch All American Netflix series.
Yeah, I think John and I think IT John and I have probably watched some of those.
Okay, the gangster on that as well. He's actually the main character. So and then we just a bunch more people. Jamie Foxx's daughter. So the list goes on, but it's definitely a new experience, a great experience actually. You get to meet work and not meet work, and network and meet new people.
Oh, yeah.
Sir.
Well, I like how you combine
And I love
that.
that.
Shorten it up.
Switched it up.
You stars have your own
And the,
lingo, right?
and the story itself is a true story that is amazing. I mean, and they're bringing it to life, but it happened, and it's crazy about the whole story of how
And not
he took care
many
of
people
them.
knew about it. I mean, the community knew about it.
He took care of them.
I never, I mean, I was around in 2005 and I was watching Clemson, but it's not something that you knew about, I don't think,
Right.
unless you were in the community, and how great that the whole community embraced it. Brittany showed the clip, right?
Yes,
She showed me
I
the
got
clip and
so
she shared it.
excited. So I'm like at work or at home one day, and I get a random text from one of my main loves here. I love Justin so much, and he sends me this clip, and he's like, "Check out what I'm doing." And it's this clip of like all these fans at Clemson and the original coach, correct? Talking about the filming of this movie, and then like to the side of the clip, it's like a split screen kind of thing. There's Justin coming out on the field. So I kind of want to go into that. You talked a little bit about the movie, what it's about. What was your part in this?
I'm getting chills.
I know, I'm getting good. Look at that. I'm getting my
They both got goosebumps.
because I'm so excited for him. I've got what J-Lo calls the goosies right now, so I'm goosey.
It's so real, and so like my position is really just one of his teammates. Being that it's new experience for me, I'm not an actor, so I don't have like no main role, speaking role, but you'll see me a lot. It's a scene where I do a little bit of something, but that clip that she's talking about, we actually did at the halftime of Clemson playing Charlotte. So at halftime, we're on the field for 8 minutes in front of all the fans. They actually kept it like a real game. They got real loud. So prior to the clip, when we was doing the wave, before we came down, we started at Harold's Rock, came down the hill onto the field, spread it out, break.
Crazy, though.
Crazy.
The whole thing.
We had 3 plays, but we had to do it quick and get off in 8 minutes. We had the cameras going, people running around and everything, and it felt real. And even off the field, some of the fans, it was halftime, so they thought we was actually players, so they stopped us taking pictures. We had to get back to the locker room, change up. They think we're actually players on the field.
You're more than a player, though. You're a movie star.
That's
You're
right.
a movie star now.
You told me 3 times that stadium had reached like over capacity basically, and you said it was the Notre Dame in '98, I think it was.
Yeah, they had the top 3, the loudest that the stadium has been, and it was like Notre Dame game back in the old days. It was another game.
Old days, you're making me feel like
It was
when I graduated high school.
But they were naming like real historic games that was just loud and crazy. But at number 3, they had Clemson movie. So if anybody who's gonna check it out,
That's what was awesome.
So on Instagram, just do #Clemson movie. You'll see all the little clips. It was even on TikTok. They did a TikTok clip that got over 1 million views.
That's incredible.
So when's the movie supposed to come out? Do you know a release?
Sometime, I would just say next year. I'm not sure.
So it's supposed to, okay.
But just be on the lookout for it when Disney is talking about a football movie.
That's
Okay.
Well,
That is
I
awesome.
gotta say, when I saw that clip of you, I go, he's not acting. That's how he comes into the game. He's just wearing a different jersey.
But
He's ready.
That's
he's
what
ready
made
to
it
kill.
real. That's what made it real, right? You get to play yourself.
I go, that's how he always comes in. That's how he always comes in to kill somebody.
No script. No script.
Yeah.
What kind of experience was that for you? I mean, like, we kind of helped you get out there, you know, like, we were his, like, acting.
We used to in acting.
Yes.
When he came on the show, we like to say,
Cameras, got you
bring people
comfortable
out, the
there.
talent.
Cycle fever.
First taste of Cameras.
Cameras. You all right? Cameras, we're good.
Camera being on, no makeup. But yeah, so like I said, meet new people, connections out there on the set. We have fun in and out. The actors, they come and act, they get straight to it, but off the field, they're actually great guys. Actually, the linebacker, he actually played in the league for the Raiders.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, he go by what's his name? I forget his name, but he played in the league for the Raiders for 3 years, straight out of San Diego State linebacker. That should be enough information.
You can find it on, you can find them, that's for sure.
So like even the other people that they got, like we're all former SEC, ACC players, NFL, CFL. So the guys, so they want the movie to be real, so they get real people.
Yeah.
So we're not active
Let's
football
get people,
players,
yeah.
but just experience the acting side of it. Great. Some guys actually want to take it seriously. Now that they experience that. So.
Well, hey,
really
at
cool.
least it opened doors for you.
Definitely.
It
Certainly
opened doors.
did.
Well, now,
Speaking of open doors, don't we have the Predators coming up soon?
we got
Yeah.
now, as I said, time to transition, Mr.
Yeah,
Movie
we're
Man.
going to the next phase.
No, don't say come back down. We're on a high. We're gonna keep on going.
We got the Orlando Predators coming up again, right?
Initially.
I told you.
99.
I was gonna say, so you're still 99, right? You can't take that from us. All right, number 99, and so we were talking practice should be starting up pretty soon. The date, right? It should be. I'd imagine season.
I don't know the date yet. I don't know the date.
Well, we don't have a date.
But,
I mean, it's
but hey, I know one thing. We had a freaking blast last year.
Oh yeah, for sure. And I'm planning on upping that a little
we
bit
get
this
them,
year.
we ride the dancers out. Not cheerleaders, dancers.
That's
we get to take
right.
them out on motorcycles, right? We get to talk
Halftime.
about halftime show. We have a $20,000 try to punt the ball. You know,
In the shopping cart.
We're gonna do something different.
Oh.
We're gonna come up with something really cool, different, and we get to see these guys play and have a blast. They
It's a
enjoy it.
blast.
We
It's
have a good time. I mean, it's a fun
Great
day,
time.
and
Absolutely.
for a family. I mean, bring the kids, we have a blast out there. I mean, there's kids running around doing it. And then afterwards, they all will sign autographs. You bring a football, they'll all sit there and sign, which is pretty fun.
It's the players, the coaches, and the dancers.
Yes,
They all the
sit
whole
there
crew come
and-
out.
and, you know, and you can go around and get pictures taken with them and get their autographs.
Brittany has all the players' autographs, and John and I have all the dancers' autographs. I don't know how that happens. We just
My
figured we'd
wife's
trade.
not happy that they're all on my wall, but it is what it is.
You go home to her, right?
That's right.
There you go. That's what matters. You go home to her.
So we've got your professional career, your movie making career here, right? We've got your professional playing here for Predators. So now let's get into some real life stuff, right? You got something going on, right? Webhead Fitness.
Yeah.
Cross my chest, stand strong. You know, Webhead Fitness. You have me right here. Gmail for apparel or any questions. Also on Instagram, it's been up. We're active on Instagram. It's a website/app. Website isn't done developing yet, but I'm already getting out there marketing so everybody can know. Get you guys shirts as well.
Awesome.
Free of charge. First one.
Do it.
People, free of charge.
Do it.
Just get it out there, man.
So what is Webhead Fitness? What are we doing?
It's basically it's an app where most trainers have just an app one specifically just for them. Like, hey, I can be a trainer, just me and you. But with this app, it allows trainers to find clients within their perimeter, whereas clients find trainers.
Oh,
So if you ever want to be like, hey, I want to work out, but I don't know what's the nearest trainer by me, where should I go? For the first day of using that site.
So if you move to a different area and then you hit it, like I want to start training, who can I contact? Wow,
That's smart.
awesome.
Every state, not just
For
in
you.
Georgia, not just in Georgia.
Wherever you go.
Wherever you go, I have trainers I'm reaching out still even now. Reaching out to trainers that like, oh yeah, I'd love to build that site just so people find me. So if them themselves as well can promote themselves as a trainer.
Okay.
So we're all taking about it professionally. As well as on the site, let's say that you want to do an at-home workout, we provide that. If you have a torn ligament, maybe we provide rehab for you, the videos itself. Stretching, yoga, meditation, motivation speaking. We have guys who had true base life stories that they went through depression, but they studied and got PhDs in like mental illness and everything to help
Wow.
them. Because a lot of times with working out, the effort that you give when training isn't the same when on the field performing. So that percentage is different. So if you go about it through a mental status and actually study your body through the mind first, you perform better in and out the gym. So give that upper, lower body, full body, bodybuilding, whatever you like to do, core.
Yeah, core, yeah, whatever.
Everything, yeah, it's
Awesome.
Yeah, like, what do you think? I need some core, don't
Now
I?
we call that the Stella Core. The Stella Core workout.
I'm working on that core.
I'm glad you've been taking my advice and using, my training techniques and
Oh,
just.
yeah. But unfortunately, you don't provide, height workouts. You gotta stay the same height.
Hey, now I want you to know something though. I used to wrestle and Shawn used to wrestle. So
There you go.
wrestling
Good, that's
back
the
in
club
like
right there.
Shawn
There you go.
wrestled and so like we know what it
108.
meant to work out. We're joking, we get older. So when you guys get in your 50s, late 50s, you'll see what I mean. How like
Knees
the
don't
knee,
work,
see
elbows
that?
don't work.
They want to do squat. That thing's breaking. So enjoy it. Build it while you can. Have a great time.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's what I say.
And not just be physical about it, but have a positive mental
have a positive-
to go with
And that's why I
it.
like every time you're talking, you always talk about that as well. And you do too when you're talking about coaching and your
Oh, yeah,
football
it's all-
players. That you weren't just cultivating them for football, you were cultivating them to get to the next level, college,
Or be a better person out there.
Yeah.
But I mean,
for society.
you always worked on their brains and everything else, and I think that's great, and that's what we need more of. I remember the coach grabbed me by the helmet and pulled and popped right off my head.
By the way, I
Rolled
coached
around for
football
about
for
a day.
28 years.
Oh yeah.
I'm into football.
Yeah, listen,
Come to
Never.
my house.
we go
come
to
my
Norman Beach,
yeah.
and everybody's, hey coach.
Hey, coach.
And when I say hey coach, they're like 30, 40 years old.
So I go to 78 years it's been the quarterback club, Daytona Beach, and my thing says Coach Cheney, and when I go in there, there's 350 guys that say, "Hey coach, hey coach."
Yeah.
It's
Nice.
just, and it's forever. You know what I mean? It's forever. And now some of the kids that I coached are actually having kids that are playing in Pop Warner, which is another bit. Hey coach, my son's playing. He's a junior midget. I'm like, what?
Should I bother to ask how that makes you feel?
Oh man, hey, I love it.
That's what it's all about, and that's
Yep.
community, and that's a great part of it. Well, again, can't wait to see the movie.
I know, we're gonna have to do a whole
I'm
thing for
excited.
that.
I'm excited, Justin.
Yeah, we'll do a whole thing on that. I can't wait to see the Predators. This is a great freaking idea.
Absolutely.
Like, hey, because I'm envisioning me moving to
Movie star.
someplace else. You know what I mean? And I'm okay. I need a trainer. Hey, my son needs a trainer.
Yeah.
Because you know how kids right now, like my daughter's a gymnast at Auburn, right? Like back in the day, you know what I'm talking about. You move somewhere, you're like, all right, how do I get? I need some help right here where I'm at. And if that's an app that
I'm trying to just trust somebody.
That's
Like,
gonna be
you know,
a great
everybody
game.
always says they have the best one for this, best one for that, but you just going blind. Now you have somebody or a way to actually find who's
Find
best for
who's-
you and, you know,
Good
kind of get
move.
through the hype.
Good moves. I like
Very
it.
cool.
Justin gives him 2 thumbs up.
I like it.
There you go.
I like that. So we may have. Do we have a special guest coming on? Like,
Don't use the word special.
You should probably do a shout out to the kicker that didn't show up
Oh.
after he freaking said that I wouldn't put him on the show.
Whoops.
what is the kicker's name, by the way?
Nate.
Nate. What's Nate's last name?
No, it's Nate.
Nick.
So don't have to
So
What is
we're
Nate's
all
last name?
fired.
Maybe Nick doesn't know about me. You
we had a lot of kickers.
did have a lot of kickers last year.
Kickers had a
We had kickers
You
that
had a bunch of quarterbacks. I know that.
kickers that left and then kickers that came back, right? It was also all over the place. So
Well,
excellent.
Nick, sorry that you weren't able to come on tonight. Hopefully we'll be able to have you on another time. Again, you Predators, you guys are always welcome here. Always welcome with
yeah.
Cycle Fever.
Great
We
time.
love you guys and we cannot wait for the next season. Like, I am ready.
Yeah, Rob.
I'm bored. Like right now I'm just like, oh my God, when's the next time? When's the next time? Let's go.
So,
I know, I'm a dork.
Hey,
It's okay.
I keep telling the story about the Predators, and I'm gonna always tell it. Those 2 girls that we met at the bar just were
They were awesome.
insane over, like,
they have been fans and season ticket holders
OG.
since the first season.
okay.
The OG fans.
Yes. So I walked in with you
Little
guys
bell,
gave
yeah,
us a
yeah,
little
pins.
pin, right? And we had this bands, right? And I walked in and they went crazy. And I'm amazed how.
And John went.
I was like, what? Well, hey, what'd I do? I gave them all my stuff.
You did.
I did because they were just, they were so happy. Orlando Predators are back, and they were so excited. And they're loyal fans. I'm telling you, there's a lot of loyal fans.
Oh, yes.
And I think if you go to a game, bring your family, you enjoy it, you're addicted.
And they knew everybody's name. They knew Nick's name.
We had hey, the first game. We got a band in this section. We have a DJ in that section. We got a football game in the middle, and it was a blast.
It was.
And then
I
you
mean, I
had
don't know
us
what to say.
upstairs with the rest of the media, you know, kicking it with the Tasty Group. We had a great time. It was awesome.
It's a fun time.
It
and
was.
it's right here in Orlando, so you need to come to the Orlando Predators.
And it's
And
reasonable.
we love Nate. He's a great guy too.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Fantastic for us.
Definitely lots of love out to Nate. We love you. Love you.
Good guy.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking about.
And also to
figured that's
Pat
who
and
it
Mary. To Pat and Mary, we love you guys
Yeah,
too.
oh, yeah.
So do we have, so we're gonna have, well, he's not a special guest. He's supposed to be a guest down there all the time. Hank, are you available right now? Hey, what's up, Hank?
Oh, the Don, the Mafia Don.
Look at him. He's in right now. I want you to know he's in the disco getting a lap dance.
I know.
Hey, I love you guys talking about old age and stuff. 50 years old. Come on, you young whippersnappers. Let's get with the program. I hate to tell you this, But, when you get to be my age, then everything hurts, including my hat. By the way, John, you notice I'm wearing a jacket? Of course, it's a Houston Astro jacket, but I think we should make some Cycle Fever jackets because it gets cold up here. I just want you to wear a hell of a jacket. So, the thing's going all right over there or what, John? Just shake your head. All right. I don't hear them talking, so I guess they don't like me anymore. Oh, you muted them? That's a good thing for them. So, okay.
Go ahead, talk to Hank.
So Hank, like we're all discussing this. It looks like you're in a VIP room up there getting a lap dance. Is this like true or what's the blue light in the background?
Well, that's because the red light's on the other side of the blue light. You know what that red light's for.
No, I don't, Dad.
Hey, by the way,
You're on, man.
Shawn. Yeah.
How's it going up there in Georgia?
Before your anniversary, which is tomorrow. So, no, that birthday.
Thank you.
That's
Happy anniversary. Thank you very much.
Sean's anniversary's coming up, right?
Yep.
When?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
28 years.
He
Nice.
needs to be where he's at with the disco dance.
Yes. But I'm going to the red lights. I'm going to the red lights just yet.
Oy vey.
Well, Dad, we can't. Go ahead.
So anyhow, I guess we're getting ready to do the drag strip riots on November 2nd. So John, you're in, right?
Yep.
So IT John's in, Shawn's in. Is Brittany gonna show up?
Yeah, she'll be there.
Okay, and I'm pretty sure that we're gonna have Ian.
Okay.
So he'll be there also. And
We'll get it.
with John for a while because
Great face.
he goes to the Auburn game, they lose. I think the Jags won. Did the Jags win?
No.
Ask him. No. So
Jags
he
didn't win.
killed.
No, the Jags didn't win.
Yeah, so he killed two birds with one stone.
Killing
Tell him
me.
he's real lucky for those two
Lost,
teams.
Jags lost.
Yeah, really. Don't
Yeah.
rub it into my putty here.
Jets lost. I'm just like, all my tickets are down in tubes.
I went to Helen, Georgia yesterday, up through the mountains, and it's really, really neat. Of course, right now, everything, for the most part, the tubing and everything, they don't have any. They closed it down. But this is the Apple Festival, so the places are packed right now. As a matter of fact, the campground is sold out, and they tell me that the next couple of weeks is going to be they're watching the leaves turn, and they're going to the Apple.
Bud.
I did take some footage of Helen, Georgia, and I'll get it. And what I'll do is Dropbox it to you, John.
Yeah, we
Okay.
showed a clip of you at the restaurant, Bora.
Just Bud.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Outstanding. I'm always in trouble. I just came from an Italian restaurant. These people eat late over here. I don't understand it. But I do miss all you guys.
He said that people eat late.
People eat late?
Yeah.
What do you becoming one of those?
All right, so like
Early bird special.
Yeah.
Like if you go visit Italy, we're eating at 10 o'clock at night for 3 freaking hours. So
Hey,
they're crazy over there.
ask those guys if they know what it's called if you don't have wine.
What is it called when you don't have wine?
When you eat.
When you eat.
A problem?
Cheap bastard.
Yeah. With my
No,
wife,
no,
what
it's
does it
called
mean after
breakfast.
getting up and leaving?
Like we're on my life's
No, it's called breakfast.
Ah.
Oh, damn.
Oh, yeah, you're supposed to have a mimosa with breakfast. Or a Bloody Mary.
Oh, you gotta
Well,
think.
Justin said he can't handle anymore.
So,
I
hey,
can't
good
wait
to see you, Hank.
Yep.
Are you gonna say goodbye with us?
Yeah, you want to say goodbye to us? With us?
Yeah, I do. But before we go, I just wanted to say that we got to get something going when we get the whole crew up here. It's really neat. And we'll have some fun. And Crazy John can go over and run the tank and shoot the 40 or 50 caliber machine gun.
Oh, no, I'll do that.
Well, you can all do that. We'll let John go first so he can, say he was the first one.
Yeah.
But I will say goodbye. It was really good talking to you guys. I miss y'all. I will be in.
So IT's you ready?
For a second.
Sounds good. We can't wait to see you.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, I'll bet.
That's what it just said.
Before we end it, do we have anything that's coming in? Because I believe October
All right,
is
guys.
coming
Well,
up.
yeah.
So, hey,
No, I
we're
know
gonna
it's
talk
easy,
about
but-
our little ending and stuff like that.
We got a couple of things going on.
There you go.
All right, I guess I'm heading that one
All
up.
right, you always do that one.
I do. I always get to do this. So here we go. Okay, so we got some things coming up here. We have Saturday night bike night on October 12th from 6 p.m. to close. DJ Springer and Moto Games will be there. We also have the Orlando Drift Meet, which is Sunday, October 13th at 6 p.m. There's the Jeep and Truck Night, which is Wednesday, October 16th at 6 p.m. We also have something really awesome coming up, which is Warrant Live at Ace Cafe with Nova Rex. You can win tickets. That is Saturday, October 19th at 6 p.m. Something definitely fun to come and see. And then there's the Trunk or Treat Car Show. That kind of sounds fun. On October 26th, which is a Saturday from 2 to 6 p.m. And kids are welcome, so feel free to bring your kids out and enjoy that. And then here's another fun one. Pennywise Live at the Ace Cafe is coming up Thursday, November 14th. And then also we always have the shout outs to Dionysi, to 911 Biker Law, and CycleFeverTV. Shout out to us. That's awesome.
We got the big.
Oh, there, yeah, come on in.
Real quick. We got the big one.
Last time.
Hey guys, real quick, we've got, coming up the 17th to the 20th
Aw.
is Whitetoberfest.
And we're gonna be out there.
That's
We'll
right.
each kind of hit some certain
Yeah,
spots.
we're gonna be live streaming
We got
different places.
a bunch of stuff going on.
I'm looking forward
You'll
to that.
never know where the camera will come on.
That's right. So
Or
that's-
where the chalice may be.
So it starts the 17th, which is Thursday, wraps up Sunday the 20th. Usually by Sunday it's pretty wrapped up.
And I think we're gonna
And
be
that's-
here for the warrant.
Sunday is the hangover ride home usually. and then for those of you that can make it, Saturday, October 19th, okay? Here at the Ace Cafe.
Yes, we'll be here.
Awesome concert. Awesome concert. We got Warrant coming out, okay? So Warrant's here, and then our good buddies from Nova Rex.
Nova Rex.
And Kenny was just on Fox 35 this morning, talking about the show, talking about his cookbook. He has a cookbook that he did for autism. It's got a
very
bunch
cool.
of recipes in there.
We have a blast with Kenny.
Yeah, so we do the whole, Nova Rex is a great guy.
Great guy.
Warren will probably throw us off stage, but
That's all
Nova
right.
Rex lets us right out
Hey,
there.
I've been
and lets
thrown
us
off
go.
stage before.
So yeah, so
Won't be my
I
first.
can believe that.
Won't be my last.
So, but Saturday night, okay, the 19th, the general admission's $18. VIP admission is $39. And I saw here where it starts. Oh boy. Oh, there it is. Doors open at 6 p.m. and the show starts at 8 p.m. for 21 and over. But it's gonna be fun. You'll have a great time. So I don't know if you're still in town or what do you got going on, but it's a blast. Two great bands. I don't want to move these.
He's looking at like, who
movie
are
stars.
these guys?
These movie stars. I know. So, but
VIP.
Mary's gonna be there. I know she's
Sure,
Mary's
I
there,
will.
right?
You're
She'll
gonna be there
fun.
watching
She's-
Warren.
Woo! She's in the mosh pit from what I hear, right?
am,
You're in the
yeah.
mosh
She'll be
pit.
crowd surfing. Like,
So anyways, great.
You've seen me there
That's
Great
right.
show. If you can make it out again this Saturday, the 12th. If you could do the Central Florida Veteran Honor Ride, that's a great
Yeah,
ride.
do it.
Great cause.
I have a shout out obviously to my wife because it's been 28 years.
Yes, 28 years.
So I'm sorry, honey.
you did it. You made it this far.
You made it.
With this one.
Good for you that you made it 28 years.
Golly, how the hell did you do it?
Well, here, I'm going to tell you like this. John invites us to the Auburn UF game, right? And he goes, and Jennifer, his wife, my wife's going ballistic, right? And John's wife goes,
She was like a kid.
Colleen, you gotta settle down. We're gonna have to get you out of the house more often. John goes, what was the best part of the game? I go, the 2 days after when she couldn't talk.
Happy anniversary.
She was screaming, wasn't she?
Oh, she was.
Oh my God.
She was like one of the kids.
Oh, it was
so crazy, but she had a great
Our
time.
favorite was there was a flag on the play, and she screamed, "You can't do that!" Blah, blah, blah. And she looks at John, I don't even know the rules.
What happened?
So we had a blast. So it was a good time. So thank you for 28 great years and 2 beautiful children.
Yes.
So
That's
thank you.
what's great about the whole thing.
I can't believe I kept you that intoxicated to stay that long.
Time flies. Time flies. You remember way back, don't you?
That's it.
You must be doing something right.
Way back.
Must be doing something right.
So making sure there's red wine and white wine in the house. So how about you? Any shout outs?
I'm good. My daughter's home for till Sunday, and then
Welcome back,
yeah,
Sabrina.
welcome back. She's over at
Hollywood.
Disney doing the Halloween Horror Nights.
That's not
Oh no!
shit.
Oh, that's Universal. Oh, that's the competitor. Oh, that's
It's
all right.
Which
very
one's
scary.
Is it
Mickey's
Halloween
scary.
Horror Nights or is it Mickey's Not So Scared?
No, it's our Halloween Horror.
Okay, so Universal's Halloween
Yeah.
Horror Nights. I should know because I used to work in the makeup department there.
yeah.
But
And
for
then she's
sure.
flying back Sunday, so she came down for the weekend. So that's awesome. But what do you have going on? What anything with
I'm
the
involved with
Greyhounds?
Greyhounds, yes.
Yes. What's going
We
on with
have
that?
a meet and greet at Sanford this Saturday. I'm
Good.
still doing adoptions.
Awesome.
They're still going. Sanford's supposed to be still out there until June. There's a big horse race coming up on November 2nd. It's a great day to come out and watch the dogs.
All
It's a
right.
good time.
Awesome. Very
And that's a
cool.
great thing you do for the Adopt a Greyhound.
Yes.
We love them.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Mary.
They're great dogs.
They
We
are.
gotta get you guys out there for a day.
Yeah, I'd
We'll
love to
it.
do that.
We'll do it.
Last time I raced a Greyhound, I lost.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, I think that'll be every
I'll
time.
never win.
I wanna get the
But I can
players, the
wrestle 'em.
football players to run against them once.
Yeah.
How about it, Justin?
There you go.
No, I'm not slow.
And you're on. And here comes Lucky.
We'll give the guys a head start.
Just do like I do and go all the way from the comeback.
Are you gonna let them start 10 feet behind the finish line so that they can?
Well,
How about you? You got any shout outs, Justin?
anybody else?
Pat for not being here. You know, he had to work, unfortunately. My brother, who's also with me, because we started this together, Joshua Marcus, Web Fitness, Orlando Prez, and Disney.
There you go. Awesome.
Awesome.
All right.
Got it down.
Let's do it. Let's say goodbye.
Oh,
you got
and I wanted to give a shout out to Elisa. It was her birthday last week, so happy birthday
Yes,
to
we did.
Elisa.
On Facebook, we were all shouting
Yes, happy birthday,
Hey,
Elisa. We
great
love
job,
you.
John, tonight. Shout out to John.
Yeah.
One more.
Fan over there, man.
Come on.
Oh, he comes. Come on in.
Come on out here,
They
man.
came out to see
Come on
you.
Super
in.
fan came out to see you.
Come on out. Get out
All
here.
right, so what's your name? Nick? All right, Nick.
You're
how about
Predators
you?
fan.
How long have I been following the Predators?
Yeah.
I'm 29, so.
Oh, we're 29 too. Wow, excellent.
That's
All right,
awesome.
man. He's a beast out there, isn't he?
Yes.
He is.
Do you have a good time when you go to a game or
Every
what?
time, every
I try to, it's hard to explain to people unless they go to a game.
Oh, yeah.
And that's why I want people to go and see what it's like, because it's just fun.
It's the best.
You have a blast. Between the music, the dancing, the players, the game, and it's just it's a great time.
Not to mention,
Yep, we have a good, I love it.
not to mention how incredible these kids are.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Pat and I have adopted all of them. They're all ours now.
I can't imagine that grocery bill.
I was about to say, I'm not feeding them.
Yeah.
I'm not
I'd rather
feeding them.
donate.
Yeah.
You've been another football, right?
Yeah, I'd rather donate.
Is that breakfast for you?
Hey, you know me, that shit's gonna add up quick.
Exactly. Exactly. Oh, man. All right. Well, how about you? You have a shout out to anybody you want to say hello to?
You're good.
Yeah.
Well, we're
Good.
glad you came to see everybody and
Support
Yes.
everybody there.
support the Predators and glad we're here for the Predators.
Oh yeah, Milton was here.
Yeah.
He disappeared.
work.
He had to get up early in the morning. I think he said he leave
He's
like 5 a.m.
4
Wow.
a.m. He's driving to
Myrtle Beach.
Myrtle Beach.
Wow. Well, Milton, much love to you.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming to
Thanks for
visit.
stopping by. It was great
And
seeing
Rhino.
you. And I'm
Yeah.
glad you're feeling
We love
better.
Rhino.
So, all right. With
All
that,
right. You didn't know it?
I doubt it.
Well,
Okay.
you know how to do it.
Okay, well, I don't have the back of my shirt. Do you have it on the back of your shirt? You wanna
Well,
cheat
it's on the
sheet?
front of your
Oh, is it?
shirt.
Oh, like, so everybody can read it.
Join the
And
adventure
sure,
and enjoy the ride. That's
Like,
what you say.
Everybody
All
can
right?
have a look. It's
Yeah.
okay, because you're reading what's on the shirt.
Hey, is that, see, and that's why I have to
thank
say
you.
it. And that's why I put the handlebars.
Her husband, poor IT John's yelling out, "It's not Braille! It's not Braille!"
That's why I put the mirrors right where I put them.
Obviously, Crazy John designed that shirt. That's all we have to say.
I love this shirt, which, by the way, they are for sale. I love the new Cycle Fever shirt. So,
all right,
we're gonna do
everybody, We're
this.
gonna have to start putting it at the bottom of the screen so everybody knows.
All right, ready?
Ready? Everybody join
The adventure and enjoy the ride.
See you in 2
Thanks,
weeks,
everybody.
2 weeks. Take care.